Hello and welcome back to Lesson Logics. In this video series, we'll be learning informatics practices of class 12th according to CBSE pattern. So first of all, we'll have to understand what is pandas in chapter 1. So basically pandas क्या होती है? So pandas is a Python library which we use for data analysis and manipulation too. It actually contains various tools which provides us the facility of data analysis and data manipulation. Pandas helps in loading data, preparing data, manipulating data, and analyzing the data or a specific model. It also helps in slicing, joining, merging, and reshaping data. Pandas also have an advantage that it easily handles the missing values. What is data structure in pandas? As we have pandas as a library in Python, so we have to understand what data structures are present in pandas. Before studying that, what is data structure? The arrangement of data which helps you in retrieval of data, deletion of data, modification of data, and performing other operations on data is known as data structure. Pandas library contains 3 data structures. First is series, second data frames, and third is panel. In this video, we'll be learning about series data structure. So what is series data structure? Series is basically a one-dimensional labeled array, and the label of series are known as indexes. Series contain a data part and associated index for that particular data. Now we'll use Jupyter Notebook to understand how we can create a series using multiple methods in Python and how we can apply multiple operations on series data structure in Python. Now हम Jupyter Notebook में सबसे पहले अपनी libraries को import करेंगे. उसके बाद हमें एक series को create करना है using ND array, n dimensional numpy array. तो numpy array n dimensional create करने का तरीका है कि हम एक वेरिएबल में असाइन कर देंगे किस चीज को, np which is numpy alias for numpy, np dot array, numpy array having element 7, 10, 15, 20, 22 and 26. It will create us an array which is numpy array. Then from that array I am creating a series named ser, which I can create it using ser is equal to pd, which is alias for pandas, pd or pandas dot series with capital S. I'll pass an n dimensional numpy array in this. It will create me a series. Now I'll print this series. Now I do have 7, 10, 15, 20, 22 and 26. All elements are of integer data type and having a index, particular index which is a system generated index. If I'll print numpy array, then what I'll get? A array. I'll get a array when I'll print numpy array, and when I'll print a series, then I'll print a pandas series. We can create pandas series using user specified indexes. Like if I'll pass the same array under pd.series with specified indexes, I can name these indexes according to my ease. Like I can name it as A, this as B. Now it will create me a series, and this series will be on one index I have 7, on index named as 2 I have 10 as a value, on index named as A I have a data with value 15, at index B I have a data with value 20, and so on. What happens if I do have 6 elements in the array and I will pass 5 elements in the indexes? So it will show me a error that length of passed value is 6 and indexes are 5. So you have to pass same number of indexes as per your numpy array. Now creating a series from scalar values. scalar value, like I have to create a series from 7 with having a series with all elements as 7. So I'll pass a scalar value over here and indexes over here. So what it will print? 7 for all the list. If I won't pass these indexes, then it will contain only one element 7 and whose indexes will be 0, which is a system generated index. Okay, creating series from a dictionary. For creating a series from a dictionary, first we have to create a dictionary. I have created a dictionary. D is equal to A as a key and 0 as a value, comma, B as another key, 1 as another value, C as another key, and 2 as the value of C in dictionary D. Now I'll pass dictionary in pd.series. It will just return me a series. These are the keys in the dictionary which appears to be indexes in the series, and these are the values in the dictionary which appears to be value in the series. What head function in a series performs? Like I have created array, a numpy array, and out of that array I have created a pandas series with system generated indexes. Now I'll print this series. So head will print top 5 indexes of my series. If I'll pass 2 in the head, then it will print top 2 indexes. If I'll pass 4, it will print top 4 indexes in series. Now what tail function will do? It will return me the last 5 indexes from the series. This is the series we do have. Now series 3 dot tail will return us last 5 indexes and last 5 values of the series. Then I'll pass 2, then it will return me last 2 values. If I'll pass 4, then it will return me last 4 values of the series. Now selection in a series, particularly selecting a particular substring in a series, how can we do that? First of all, we'll print the series. What series we do have? Now series uses LOC, ILOC and square braces for accessing rows using the particular index. So first of all, we'll try to understand how LOC works. So print series LOC colon 3, it will print me the first 3 rows of the series. If I'll print from 3 to 7, so it will print me from index 3 to index 7. Okay. Now if I'll print from index 7 to end, it will print me from index 7 to last element. Using ILOC, it is similar. This statement will give me top 3 elements. The another statement will give me elements from 3 to 6. Here is a difference in ILOC. Like you can see, if I am demanding for 3 elements, so it is not providing me up to index number 3. It is providing me elements up to 0, 1 and 2 indexes, not including the third element. And while I am starting from a particular element, so it will start from this element, but it will go towards 7 but will not access 7. It will access until 6th index only. And while accessing from the particular element to end, it will give me that series. Now using square brackets, if I'll print first 2 elements, it will return me 0 and 1, not second. If I'll ask for third element, it will return me third element. What is the third element? This is the index number 3, element at index number 3, the value at index number 3. If I'll ask for from 7 to end, it will return me from 7 to end. Now how can we print that what indexes are present in a particular series? So for that I have a method named as index. If I'll call ser3.index, which is series name dot index, then it will return me the indexes. So in SER3 series contains range index from 0 to 15 with step size 1, and SER2 series contains user defined index which have data type object. Now slicing a series, if I want to slice a series, it acts similar to range function. I have to provide start and step size, but I have to provide it in square brackets. Okay, first of all we'll print the series. This is the series. Now print from series from 0 to 8 with step size of 2. It won't be including 8, it will be going till 7 only. So it will print you 0, 2, 4 and 6. If I want to print from 1 to 5, it will print me towards from 1 to 5. Okay, that's it from this lesson. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you and Jai Hind.